Good morning. For today's lesson, we are going back to look at what we did last week. That's information. Since we have different exercises to do on this topic, to go over what we did last week and write a different assignment. So last week, we talked about the technologies or the devices used in sending and receiving information. So this is a review of what we did last week. We are going over it again. So we said information can be sent and received by using different technologies or devices. And some of these devices include, we made mention of the radio. And we said the radio is used to listen to news. The radio is also used in listening to music and educational programs. We also made mention of smartphones or mobile phones. We said mobile phones are also one of the devices that are used to send and receive information. So let's have a look at the mobile phones. So this is what we call mobile phones. Okay, as we discussed last week. So let's have a look at the uses of the mobile phone. So the first one, we have the mobile phone is used to make calls. So we can use mobile phones in making calls. Some mobile phones can also be used to listen to the radio. Then 3, mobile phones are used to watch movies and listen to music. So we can also use the mobile phone to watch movies and listen to music. And all these are ways of sharing or giving out information. Now the next one, we talk about the telephone. We said the telephone is also another device that is used to send and receive information. The main use of the telephone is for making calls. The telephone is used in making calls. Now the next device is the computer. Okay, we can also use the computer to send and receive information. So let's have a look at some of the uses of the computer. So the first one, the computer is used to send emails. So the computer is used in sending emails. We explain what an email is. We said the full meaning of email is electronic mail or electronic mails. And we said this is a technology on the internet or a service on the internet that helps computer users to send and receive information using email accounts. Now the next one, the computer can also be used to listen to online news or online radio. Then 3, the computer is used to watch movies and listen to music. We can also use the computer to watch movies and listen to music. And all these are ways of sharing information. Now the next device is a fax machine. The fax machine looks similar to that of the telephone, but performs a different work. Okay, so let's have a look at the uses of the fax machine. So for the first one, the fax machine is used to send information in the form of documents. So when you type on your computer and you print it out, you can use the fax machine to scan the information and send it to a different person who is also using a fax machine. It is also used in printing and making copies of documents. It is used in printing and making copies of documents. It is also used in making calls. So we can use the fax machine in making calls. We will end our lesson here and continue next week, Tuesday. For your assignment, you are to write the uses of the following devices. For the first one, we have the fax machine. So you write the uses of the fax machine. 2, we have telephone. So you write either 1 or 2 uses of the telephone. The next one, we have the computer. For that one, you write either 1 or 2 uses of the computer. Then the last one, we have the radio. So that one, you can write 1 or 2 uses of the radio. So that's all for today. We will meet again next week, Tuesday. Bye.